No difference. Some even frown, but the angels, they rejoiced when my name was written down. Unworthy of His mercy, yes, sir. Still He paid my debts. Had a birth I can't remember, one I can't forget. Now it never made the papers, it never made the evening news. I took off that old man and I put on the new. My sins were cast to forgetfulness. East is from the west. Had a birth I can't remember, one I can't forget. Over to this world, it made no difference. Some even frown, but the angels, they rejoiced when my name was written down. Unworthy of His mercy, but still He paid my debts. Had a birth I can't remember, one I can't forget. Unworthy of His mercy, still He paid my debts. Had a birth I can't remember, one I can't forget. I can't forget.
Well, I tell you what, isn't that good? 26 years ago today, birthday song.
When I was, I've never seen the clipping, but I could almost bet that it was in there. My whole life was chronicled in that barn column in the Coal Valley News. Mama sent everything that happened to me and Jenna into that column, and we were in there every birthday, every occasion, every honor roll. We was in there. And since 2009, I started working at the Charleston Daily Mail. I've told this before. And there, if you would go into their archives, into their library, preserved for posterity, sometimes on microfilm, my name is in their records. Time and time again, Zack Harold wrote this story. But when I gave my life to Jesus, as far as I know, it wasn't in the barn column, and I know it wasn't in the Charleston Daily Mail. If somebody had, I'll be honest, if somebody would call the newspaper tomorrow and say, I got saved last night, y'all want to write a story about me? We probably wouldn't do it, just because that's not something that's done. But more important than that, more important than the Coal Valley News, more important than the Charleston Daily Mail, more important than the Social Security office where my name was recorded on August 11th, 1987 as being born, about when I was a young teenager, my name was recorded in the precious Savior's blood, recorded in the Lamb's Book of Life, that one day, when one record book is opened, and God has to look at all those terrible things I've done throughout my lifetime. A lot of them after I've come to, I didn't stop sinning after I come to Him and found Him as my Savior. I've done more sinning probably since then than I did before. But when He looks at that, He'll open that other record book.
Yeah, buddy.
And He'll find that the words aren't faded, that it's been perfectly preserved,
Amen.
that I was washed and covered in His blood, not for my goodness, not because of anything I did, because of His great love for me. So we're going to do that second verse. Well, it never made the papers, never made the evening news. I took off the old man, I put on the new. My sins were cast
glad to be saved, aren't you?